Medhat, the Chief Executive of the NEF, the Innovation Institute. Hubs are basically a branded entity that combines tangible or intangible assets of an institution, that enables the institution to have a clear identity, a branded identity that takes them to the marketplace. The hub enables the institution to have access to businesses and to have the opportunity to develop scalable and sustainable businesses that they would never actually have had the engagement with before. The hub also provides the opportunity to drive cultural improvement within the institution, whether it's the staff, whether it's the student. We all have responsibility to drive economic development. We all have responsibility to drive employment in our local and regional areas. In addition, I think it is important that the hub will provide a mechanism to shape and influence any economic initiatives to drive foreign direct investment or any other form of investment to improve the quality of life for the community that the institutions serve. Now, we have seen we are going through many uncertain times. We are unable to necessarily predict the future, but what we can predict is if you can have a center, or if you can have a hub that connects you with the business community, that connects you with the community at large, that connects you with other hubs around the country. It gives you the opportunity for knowledge exchange, it gives you the opportunity for driving innovation, it gives you the opportunity for improving and nourishing the quality of the curriculum, and it will give you the opportunity to improve the assets, whether it's physical or intellectual assets of the institution. So there are a number of benefits for establishing a hub. On the one hand, many, particularly companies, and I have run businesses in the past, and I've been a chief executive of a number of companies, including a NASDAQ company, we always find it difficult to actually interface with colleges. It is difficult to identify what their role and their remit. And the question is that I always sort of used to ask, why should I do business with a college? What are the unique selling propositions for the college? What are the competitive advantage for the college? What sort of engagement style that college has? And therefore, do I have the confidence to be able to take my business to a college? And I think what we have discovered from experiences that, and indeed from a pilot program that we ran in 2008, we established a number of nodes, or if you like, mini hubs across the country. There's about sort of 23 of them, that just to give us the fertile ground to develop a much more sustainable and scalable model that can be applicable to the further education sector and to drive economic development. And what we're proposing today is a different format. So, for example, an institution that has a particular strength in one area, they could then theme their hub around that particular area. Don't offer all the subjects or all the expertise at once. You need to be very selective in terms of the expertise that you should be focusing on. Equally, I think it needs to be resourced well, and the resourcing of the hub could be an interesting opportunity for collaborating with either businesses locally, with other stakeholders who have interest in driving economic development, or indeed a partnership with companies and other institutions. So you have a collaborative, a co-creation role for driving the knowledge base in your region, and obviously all the benefits that come out of it. So there's that opportunity. The second thing I wanted to say is basically I'm pleased to say that a number of hubs have now emerged. We have, for example, in the southeast, Highbury College have announced their hub in collaboration with NEF to establish an innovation hub in the Portsmouth region. Another one at Norwich, and this is in collaboration with City College Norwich, to establish again an innovation hub that will be themed and focused for their economy, for their region. A third one, which is now being in the process of being established at Cornwall, again to reflect the Cornish economy and the demands and the needs of the businesses in that community, and the distributed nature of the business and the type of business in that region requires a different format and different emphasis and different ways of collaboration and engagement. And a final one, which is rather interesting, is we are establishing a hub in collaboration with a number of colleges in the Suffolk and the Cambridgeshire region. So the formation, it's a hub, a super hub and spokes that come together to satisfy and meet the demands and needs of the economy in the Suffolk and Cambridgeshire region. The colleges include Cambridge Regional College, West Suffolk College, and Huntingtonshire Regional College, coming together with AoC, which is the Association of Colleges for the Eastern Region, to act as the coordinator for the bringing together of these three, the capabilities of the three colleges to drive the hub and the spokes. That collaboration, that co-creation brings significant strength to creating opportunity, to giving the credentials to a further boost, because companies will see that there is a significant resource behind this, significant expertise behind this, and the colleges are serious about doing business particularly around the innovation services areas. So I'm really pleased with that announcement. We're going to see, hopefully, we're looking for a maximum of 12 hubs around England. We are already in discussions with a number of opportunities in Wales and also in Scotland, as well as in Northern Ireland, and we're hoping to connect all these hubs together to be able to share their knowledge and to drive economic development, also to drive internally the nourishment and the improvement in terms of curriculum development, staff development, and it will give them the basis for a strategic investment in the future, because you are that much more connected with the business community. That will drive leadership, will drive improvement in the culture, to enable that innovation to be well and truly embedded in all the activities the college does.